Stick around until the end for the trailer for the Attic Monologues. Hello, and welcome to the Season 1 finale of Wanderer's Journal. Thank you so much to everyone who's listened and supported us in different ways. It has meant the world to us, and we hope you've enjoyed the journey so far. If you want to help us out a little bit, we'd appreciate it if you left a rating or a review wherever you're listening to this. It can really help our show find the right people. And please stay tuned on the feed. We'll have an exciting announcement very soon. Also, a special thank you to our patrons this season: Jade, Percy, Quills, and Theodore Hefner. The content warnings for this episode feature light spoilers and can be found in the episode description. Enjoy the episode!
Wanderer's Journal, Episode 10, Torn Pages.
Gods, okay. It's okay. Oh, Pluto. Hello, hi. Sorry, I'm near the town now. And I guess you were right about the nerves coming back. I feel like I'm gonna be sick, honestly. It's frustrating more than anything, really, that I'm right where I wanted to be, but I can't. I just can't. But I'll go in eventually. I just need some time, it's all, to talk myself up. How are you doing? And let me remind you that you can't just say fine and be done with it. I want to know how you're actually doing. Are you still hurting? Have you had some time to properly check up on yourself? Has the forest hurt you again since the last time we talked? Is Creature still with you? Say hi to them for me, if they are. I understand if you don't respond right away, but I would rather hear from you sooner than later, just so I know you aren't, well, I think I'm spending just one night at the town's outskirts. I'll try to go in by the early morning when the sun isn't too bright. Wish me luck on that.
Marigold, hello. Okay. Yes. Hi. I think Creature wants to say hello too. She's still with me, as you can tell. She's doing well. I don't know if I ever told you, but the injury she had when we first met healed up fine. Quicker than I expected, in all honesty. I have no clue how this thing works. Sorry, how this beast works. And as for me, I'm doing about as fine as I can be in here. Right now, at least. Earlier, Creature got a bit jumpy. I wasn't really sure at what. Nothing much was around by then. I mean, besides some damn thorn plants. I hacked my way through them, though, much to Creature's displeasure. I didn't really see another way around it all. She left me for a bit then, but she came back after a while, once I made it to the other side. Left me alone to get through the hard part, of course. The thorns scratched me up a bit. I should probably find a place to tend to those more properly. I think maybe that's what's putting Creature on edge. She's been clingier, I suppose is the way to describe it. Hopefully, once I get myself patched up, she'll relax. Besides all that, there's really not anything new to say. I'm exhausted, of course, and Gods, I really need a bath. I don't know how you made it through a place like this on your own. It must have been maddening. But, well, you aren't in the forest anymore. You're outside. I'm sorry to hear about the unpleasant things you're feeling, but they're perfectly understandable, given you're facing something so new. Although I understand your frustrations with yourself, I urge you to be kind to yourself, too. You have time, Marigold. You can go slow. Pushing yourself too hard is just a way to end up hurt. But if you're determined to get into town by morning, then I can try to maybe ease your concerns. I've asked this before, but you never mentioned. What does the town look like? I've traveled a lot. It's possible that I might recognize it. If I do, I can try and tell you what to expect. Only if you still need that by the time you listen to this entry, of course. I mean, I'd still love to hear about where you found yourself, of course, but I've been told I'm bad at. Well, that doesn't matter. I suppose what I'm trying to say is that I don't want to extend help that isn't necessary, since you haven't seemed to accept it so far. But then again, I might have been because you were upset at me, which I deserved. I'm still sorry about lying to you, by the way. I'm really letting this one get away from me, aren't I? I think I'm going to tend to those scrapes I talked about now. It seems like as good a place as any to do that. I'll keep the journal open, since closing it doesn't seem to stop the recording, and I'd like to hear if you write back. So goodbye. I hope the thing stops soon. My apologies if it doesn't. Right, let me just... Okay. Hey, please stop being dramatic. Oh.
Oh? Oh, what? Pluto?
Marigold. Hi. I didn't expect you to be there. As for stop that. It's fine. I highly doubt you putting spit on it will help. No, stop it. I'm trying to have a conversation. Sorry about that. I found a strange mark along my arm. There's red dots along it, and the skin seems to be quite irritated. I doubt it's too serious, though. I carry some ointment that should hopefully help with the irritation. I'm not too worried about it. In other news, I've learned that Creature's tongue feels quite terrible. Very rough and slimy. Deeply unpleasant. I'm sure you would find it deeply interesting, Marigold. I've learned she's deeply full of herself. But yes, I'm fine. I'll be fine. Now, do you want me to tell you about the town or not? I'm going to be here for, well, hopefully not too long, but I'll be trying to clean myself up as best I can, so I'll be here to listen if you need it.
Oh, thank gods. You might be having a mild allergic reaction to something. Skin can be a sensitive thing. The ointment sounds like a great idea. I'm sure Creature was only trying to soothe the skin too. You should be more thankful, honestly. And, I would like that, actually. I'm sorry for not taking you up on the offer before. You've asked a lot of times and I never answered, but it hardly felt important when I figured out what you were going through. In all honesty, it still doesn't feel significant. I'm over here enjoying myself. Well, you're what? Lost in some dangerous forest you don't know how to get out of? It feels ridiculous to ask for your help and comfort. But that's what friends do, right? They help and comfort each other. I haven't been the best at friendship either so far, so I wouldn't know too much. Right, the town. It's big. The roads are paved in stone. The buildings they're big. I see some houses. There's a lot of pretty flowers in it, like in the field, but the ones in the town obviously have more care. They're quite breathtaking. But, beyond flowers, I see there's a big building further into the town. I can't really see what it is, but it has a tower with a domed roof, and, there's a big statue of, a raven, near the town's entrance. I don't know what other details would be of use. There's running water nearby. I can hear it. And that's about as much as I can gather from where I'm at. Does it sound familiar at all?
Oh. Well, yes, it sounds... Well, it's quite familiar, in fact. I know, rather, that that's the town I was heading towards when we first met. Well, I don't know what that means, but I suppose that works out perfectly for the both of us. You're by the town of Corvidae. They love their damn birds, if you couldn't tell, especially crows. I think it's quite the perfect place for you to start your new journey into the world. It's a very scholarly place. I've mentioned that before, I think. And the people tend to be sensible. Several are about as passionate as you are when it comes to learning about the world. Foreigners are quite common. People from all over pursue higher education there to find jobs as laborers or to join them during times of festivity. They become quite vibrant when they decide to celebrate something. But that's not something you have to worry about, thankfully. I'm sure people there will be more than willing to help you, and that you'll fit right into the crowd. And when I was headed towards there, it was in hopes of meeting with someone who might be able to translate some of the earlier journal entries. If you still want to figure out something about the journal, you can try and find someone by the name George. She helps run a bookshop. I'll be damned if I can remember what it's called, though. You can hardly miss her, though. She's got choppy hair, dyes it often, she has piercings, she's young. Might be around your age, actually. You don't have to look for her, of course. I just thought I'd let you know. But if you do choose to, maybe don't mention me to her. I doubt she'd be happy to hear about me.
Why? You know her, don't you? Aren't you friends?
No, we aren't. But that's not important right now. Is there anything else you'd like to know?
Oh, no, I don't think so. Thank you for the information. Your confidence does make me feel a bit better. I'll go into town soon and look for this George. And hopefully find a way to help you as well. I'm nervous and excited. I think I'm going to try and sleep. I don't want to be dead on my feet when the morning comes, so yes, I'll try and get some rest. Goodbye for now. Take care of yourself. I'll come back as soon as I'm able.
Of course. Okay. Rest well, Marigold. I hope to hear all about your experiences soon. Wait, what? Hey, what? I'm quite all right, I promise you. Now, let's keep going, shall we? Hey, Marigold. I haven't heard from you in a while. I suppose this is a taste of my own medicine. I hope you're doing well in Corvidae. I'm excited to hear from you again, whenever you have the time. I'm still okay. The odd mark is spread, which it's concerning, but nothing has come from it. Besides some itching, which is uncomfortable but manageable. I'll be fine, don't worry. Hopefully I'll hear from you again soon. I'm fine. I just need to stop for a moment. Oh, God. Marigold, hi. It's been a while. I don't know how long, actually. It feels like it's been quite some time. I'm not feeling great, honestly. I've been nauseous lately and lightheaded. Breathing it's not... The marks are... I have a feeling Creature was right to be so precautious of those plants. I'll stay here. I'll stay here for a moment, and maybe, hopefully, I'll feel better soon. Hey, no, not now. I feel, God, I feel,
Was that Pluto? What's happening? What the fuck?
Gods, he's... Salt, Epsom salt! Gods, I'm so sorry for... You need to be okay, Pluto. You promised you'd help me set up my garden, remember? So relax. It'll be okay. Please talk to me as soon as you're able to. Please, I can't.
Marigold, calm down and explain what's happening.
This episode of Wanderer's Journal featured the voices of Tal Minear as Marigold, Janet G. as Pluto, Elisabeth Allen as Creature, and E.R Hollands as George. Audio engineering and sound design is by José Machado. The cover art is by CJ Tanwan, and the theme music is by Eyre. It was written by Timothy Rafael and produced by Lumi Oakes. Follow us on social media and support us through the links in the episode description. Transcripts are available on our website at wanderersjournal.info. Thank you for listening.
Hi, this is Lumi Oakes, producer of Wanderer's Journal, and I'm here to recommend a cool show to you. The Attic Monologues is a queer urban fantasy horror audio drama about the university student Nyx, who discovers a collection of strange dreamlike monologues in their attic that may be more than they seem. I've listened to a good chunk of the show so far, and I've been blown away by the writing, the very real characters, and the mystery of it all, and I think some of you would really enjoy it too. So here's a trailer for their Season 2B, which recently started.
So, if you hear this, I went walking. That probably doesn't sound that bad, right? Lola went for a walk. She'll be back soon. I don't know how to explain that I know I won't be coming back. It's like this persistent voice at the back of your head, like when someone moves all the furniture in your house an inch to the left. Something is wrong, but you don't know what. You don't fit into this space, your home, the way you're supposed to. It's like this world is falling apart and I'm just supposed to find where I fit in the jigsaw, except it's been shaken up in the box and I'm missing a corner piece. I have this urge to just walk. To just open the door and see where my feet take me. I know they'd find their way. I can feel the itch in my limbs. This restless feeling whenever I try to sleep. Like my bones are singing. Like if I don't move, they'll vibrate right through my flesh and keep on dancing. And there are these voices. Come away, O human child, to the waters and the wild, with a fairy hand in hand, for the world's more full of weeping than you can understand. Okay.
The Attic Monologues is an urban fantasy horror podcast focused on fates, friends to lovers, and feathered friends. Follow us into the forest with Season 2B beginning July 31st.